Hi, writers. Today is very exciting because we are starting a new unit. In this new unit, we will be writing information books, with your first book being about a topic that you know a lot about. So right now, take a second to think. What do you know a lot about? What do you care about? What are some things that you do all the time? If you need some help, I have some other questions you could ask. Where do you go all the time? If you had to teach a course, what would it be about? What could you talk about for hours or maybe even just minutes on end? If someone looked at your stuff at school or at home, what would they think you care about? What would they see a lot of evidence of? What are you obsessed with? What would others say you're always talking about? What are you always thinking about? Right now, make a list. Start jotting stuff down. Write down whatever comes to mind. Here's a list that I just started. As you can see, I have a variety of things I could be writing about. Things like books and series I love, characters, Harry Potter, Walden Pond is a place I go to a lot. Yoga is something I do all the time. Travel is something that I'm passionate about. I also have some other things that are really, I think, kind of like different and unique. Like, for instance, I'm obsessed with coffee. And I've also worked at a cafe and I know how to serve coffee. So I could talk about things from where coffee comes from to how it's made to how it's prepared, all this like kind of like random information I could tell you about it. I also am obsessed with cereal. It's my favorite thing to eat. It's like my comfort food. I eat it for breakfast, for dinner, for lunch. I'm the oldest in my family. I could tell you all about that. I'm really close to my grandparents. I could tell you about what grandparents are like and how to be nice to them, how to make them happy, how to help them. So maybe you take a look at my list or use some of these questions to get going on your list right now. How many things can you come up with? And if you want to start explaining some of those things, go for it.